After an accident, I suddenly discovered that any living creature that came near me would immediately die. That day, I woke up from a car crash. After walking for a long time, I desperately waved to flag down a car, but the vehicle careened toward me out of control. I hurried over to check. The driver's eyes had turned white and he wasn't breathing. Before I could react, a dead crow that had fallen from the sky caught my attention. Looking closer, the crow's eyes had also turned white. I felt something sinister was happening and quickly left that cursed place. When I walked into a restaurant, I was horrified by what I saw. Everyone there had white eyes, motionless as if under some curse. I thought there was a virus in the air, so I quickly tore off part of my shirt to cover my nose and mouth. Back home, I sealed all the doors and windows tightly to ensure no poisonous gas could get in. At that point, I didn't realize I was the problem. Thinking about those dead people and creatures, they had all died because they got too close to him. Just then, a groundskeeper was working outside my door. I quickly signaled to him that it was dangerous outside, but he thought I was calling him over. Sure enough, when he walked within a 10-meter radius of me, his eyes suddenly turned white and he collapsed. That's when I finally understood. I must be cursed. To prevent more innocent people from dying because of me, I locked myself in my house all day, not daring to go anywhere. But suddenly one day, a fearless woman came looking for me. Despite my desperate attempts to drive her away, she stubbornly walked right into my 10-meter radius. I thought she would surely die, but surprisingly, she was completely unharmed. Even more puzzling was that she seemed to know me. She explained that her name was Amy, and she had been with me when the car accident happened, but she had lost her memory. I suspected that her immunity to my death curse was somehow related to the car accident. To find the truth, we would have to work together. The next day, we decided to go to the crash site to look for clues. We found a huge black crater that measured exactly 10 meters in radius. This confirmed my suspicions. With no other choice, I reluctantly told her this secret.
It was like I was just sucking the life right out of them just by coming close. Look, I know it sounds insane, but it happened, all right? It happened. I mean, people would just walk up to me. They just drop. They fucking drop.
But no matter how convincing I sounded, she looked completely skeptical. To prove it to her, I deliberately approached a passing pedestrian, but for some reason, that person was completely unharmed. Now she was even more convinced I was joking. But as she walked farther away, the pedestrian who had been fine suddenly collapsed, his eyes turning white, the same death as all the others. That's when I realized Amy was the key to breaking the curse. As long as I stayed with Amy, no matter how close people got, they would be safe. Seeing this with her own eyes, Amy finally believed what I was saying. We decided to go to the hospital for tests. But after thorough examination, I was told there was nothing wrong with me. By then, the police had discovered that all the recent mysterious deaths were connected to me. Officers who had rushed to the scene were already searching the entire hospital. We ran for our lives. I got on the elevator, but Amy was distracted by a missing person poster on the wall. In her mind, she flashed back to a scene of herself holding that same missing person poster. Before she could think about it further, the elevator doors closed.
Leah!